Okay, so here are the facilities that we're going to talk about today. All right, first one is home healthcare. Remember we talked about this in healthcare trends and how cutting costs was a big thing. So home healthcare was one of those things because it saved money. Yeah, well, here it is again because it's considered a facility. I put a picture of a house up here because that'll help you remember a home. So picture the healthcare worker going to the patient's house to help them out. And it could be long-term or short-term. After I got sick with my son, I had a home healthcare worker come out to help with like regular stuff. Even though my family was there, they still made sure I was okay, I was safe, I could get around, they could cook and all that kind of stuff. So it's pretty awesome. And then for patients who need long-term home health, like they're never going to get better. They're never going to have enough physical therapy or occupational therapy to be able to do what they did before, or function as they did before. Then they could be home health could come, like a home health agency could come to your house like for forever. Honestly, it's pretty awesome. Now it does cost, but that's a whole nother topic. So usually it's elderly, disabled, somebody who's chronically ill, or like in my case, it was a short-term thing until I recovered from my illness. And so they do things like nursing care. So if I had dressing changes that need to be done, they change those. And then you have, so the nurse, like the LPN or RN, they would be the ones that do like the medications, the dressing changes, things like that. IV, giving IV stuff if I needed it. And then the CNA would do the personal care stuff like cleaning up, cooking, making my bed, helping with baths, getting dressed, that kind of thing. And then therapy wise, you could have a physical therapist or occupational therapist come out. Like in my case, I needed help. There's a lot of things I had to relearn. It was almost like, and I hadn't told a lot of people this, but it was almost like, though I could think it, it didn't translate into motor function, like me actually being able to remember how to do it. But we'll talk, that's a whole nother story that we'll have to sit and talk about one day, guys. All right, so that's home health care. All right, they basically come out, provide services at your house. Awesome.